Guys, in this video I will be showing how to win the tournament and why it's important to change decks between rounds. So I'm just going to be playing some daily modes along with the explanation, just so I don't get bored. So basically you need to change decks between rounds because I personally think that the game finds counter decks. So like if I play the Necromancer deck, the game would find the Meteor deck. And like chances are pretty low for me to win that. So sometimes I add protection to the deck, then I face a skeleton deck. So like to counter that, I change decks between rounds. Like from 1 to the 3rd round, I play a rush deck. Then like from 4 to 5, or actually like 4 to 6, up to you, like when you want to change the deck. But like then you change the deck to like, let's say, a mud elemental deck. Then you like play a skeleton deck for 1 round to confuse the algorithm of the game. Because otherwise it's gonna like find counter decks for you, like hardcore counters. Like for, let's say, like from 1 to 3, you can actually, like 1 to 4, you can play this deck, this one. Then you can play from 5 to 7, you can play this one. Then you, for 1 round, you can even play like a standard bear deck. Let me show you which one. This, 2 wins. Metamorph. This. 2 standard bears, obviously. Then you play a Hollow Knight. Then you put a Vampire. Then you put a Ice Elemental. You can even use a Dark Angel and 1 Necromancer. So this one. You can play it like on round 7. Then you switch it back and you play this deck. And it mostly works for me. If I do this, I never really find counter decks. So like, if you do find counter decks, you just have to try it all over again. But this mostly works. So like, that's really basically why I change decks. And rest is like, you just have to practice a lot with the decks. Because like, obviously you won't get better if you just like find a deck and then you just play it. You have to practice it. Like, try it in friendly battles. Try it in battles, like ladder. If you try in friendly battles, then you like have to try tournament mode, because the real tournament is in, like the tournament levels as well, with level 1 legendaries. The developers say like it's not controlled or whatever, like they don't put counter decks on purpose, but I don't really believe them. I think it's purposely done. Because like, why would they want to tell the secrets to their game? So this deck is like the trending deck in tournaments nowadays. So many play it. And the counter to this deck is the skeleton deck I showed before. This one, wait a minute, I'll show it again. Boneyard, Demon, this, and the catapult. And this is the counter deck to this deck, which means that skeleton deck will defeat this mud elemental deck, especially if you don't get crystals. And this deck will most likely defeat the necromancer deck, which is this one I showed before. Vampire. This one. You could still win, but like you have to dodge the meteor. Like for, let's say, like when your opponent wins, you just have to guess that they're gonna play the meteor, because if it's at mana 7. Or you could instead just add a protection instead of this. And that could work. You could play Rush deck, but like I don't really think it's that strong in tournaments. Because like, it's kind of bad against skeleton decks. And there's a lot of burn as well, burn decks. So it could be kind of bad against that too. But this deck is pretty fast and it works. Those are like mainly the decks I use in tournaments. Sometimes like if I think I'll get first place in the tournament, I'll just test some decks for fun. And really that's it. That's it for this video, guys. Let me know if this helps you. Bye.